Hello, my Pisces friends. Welcome to Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Pisces is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. Feel free to use your own intuition to point you in the directions where the cards want you to go. And this is going to be a general reading. So take what resonates and throw out what doesn't. This is meant to be general. And really for this week. And as always, we read for the best and highest good of all. So what do we have for my Pisces? My fish. Oh, one popped out. I'm going to take that. Put it there. All right. And we have here Six of Swords, Page of Swords. Okay. Three of Hearts. I'm sorry. I always call it Three of Hearts. It's Three of Swords. There's a big red heart there for me. And we have the Hermit, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Queen of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's take a look, though, around the room quick. We've got a good balance of swords. We've got a wand. We've got more swords than we do wands. We've got cups, some major arcana here with the Hermit, and pentacles. Okay, so we have pretty much everything here, which is usually what's in a reading, everything. It's all complete potential. So let's take a look here. This is your path of past to present. This is what higher self wants you to know, and this is what the outcome is. Okay, so I'm seeing right now that you have a necessary transition, almost like a rite of passage that you're feeling like you don't want to go on. It's almost like you're stuck in your head about it. You're not calling on your intuition right now very much, which is, I mean, that's different for you, Pisces. You know, usually you're very intuitive, but you're kind of stuck up in the headspace, I would say. And I think that you're in the process of releasing a lot of pain. There's been some kind of grief or upset, and it's making you kind of leery of what the next step is. It's making you kind of doubt what the next step is. Let's get a little bit more context here and go a little deeper. What do I need to know from my Pisces friends here regarding their past to present? And we've got the Page of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Okay, I feel that it's giving more of what I said. It's more of like this lack of direction, this setback, this kind of block. And I feel like you felt maybe taken advantage of, or that you felt like you were caught in some kind of illusion, and now it's become apparent to you. I don't know if someone maybe lied to you about something, or there's or it's within yourself. Like you're trying to figure out the truth for yourself, and it's making you not want to go forward at this time. And yes, it's okay to just step back and take a minute and kind of figure out what happened, figure out what the truth is. But there is some pain that you're releasing. There's some pain that you need to release, and that's okay too. You know, it's like feel the feels as they come. Try to figure out what they are. And I think that you are trying to figure out what they are. You're kind of stuck in head, and there's a lack of clarity and where to go forward. Let's take a look and pivot to what higher self wants to give us and what they want us to know. So we have the Hermit, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups. So with Knight of Cups, I always think of like imagination. Okay, there's a good amount of imagination that's going to be required to kind of get out of this. And again, it's more using that intellect, using the brain. But imagination is, to me, coupled with, it's thinking with the brain, but it's coupled with creativity. It's coupled with intuition. It's coupled with kind of dreaming. And I think that you're gonna know what was what. I think that's what higher self is telling you, especially with this Eight of Cups. It's like you're going to know what to let go of, what was illusion, and you're going to kind of walk away from it and come into this place of soul searching and knowing where your inner guidance is. And the universe is supporting you in all that. But we can see if you you listen to our higher self by looking at our outcome here. We've got the Queen of Swords. Yes, 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 you did. Public recognition. We have the Six of Wands, and we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so higher self is telling you, spend this time just coming into your shell, really coming into that introspection, that period of introspection, that contemplation, that meditation, the soul searching. Look for that inner guidance because we all have it within. And I do think that it will it will boost your imagination in order to do that. Because right now I feel that you're stuck in, again, this block of almost kind of pessimism or lack of direction. You can't see clearly. Something's not clear in giving you the green light. But higher self wants you to know that means you come into yourself, you start that soul searching process, and you learn what to walk away from. You learn about your hopes and desires through this process. You learn about what was true and what wasn't. And that you can bring back your imagination. I know that Pisces have a beautiful and wonderful and very rich imagination. So it's giving you the permission to come back into that, okay? And I think that you will. I think that you will, given your outcome here. Let's get a little deeper into your outcome. Give me a little more for my Pisces for their outcome path. What's going to go down here? And we have the Hierophant, yes. And the Empress. Oh my God, beautiful, beautiful. This is purpose. This is meaning. This is your values. That's the Hierophant, by the way, if you can't see. And that is coupled with the Empress. We have more major arcana. I love to see major arcana. Those are big karmic themes in life that, that are coming. No matter what, they're coming. Okay, so we've got the outcome as the Queen of Swords. I feel like that's discernment, okay? That is discernment. You're going to be able to feel, like, shed this directionless, listless, kind of aimless feeling, this drifting feeling. You're going to feel so perceptive and have the discernment. And then I also think that, with this pessimism that you've been feeling, or this more, I guess, like more self-doubt or even pain that you're feeling, it's almost as if it's going to be healed, and you're going to be expanding and even collaborating with people. I don't know if you were hurt by something, by an event, and that's making you kind of take a step back. And it's almost like someone put forth in your way like illusion, and it was hurtful. And it could be you doing it to yourself, almost like a self-sabotaging way that put you into this kind of energy or weather pattern. But it could be coming from outside source as well. Okay. And you're going to feel ready again. You're going to feel ready to get out there and expand and have the confidence and have enough progress and fulfillment and confidence again to come at this fresh, I feel, with a keen perceptive perspective and discernment. And it's also going to bring you a lot of reevaluate. It's almost like higher self wants you to reevaluate your values, your purpose, your meaning, your beliefs. And you're going to come to that point where you have it. You gain that footing again. And then that's where, once we have that footing, that's where the Empress energy comes in. We allow this flow, this abundance, this feeling of, oh, I can plant new seeds now, and I can come to this place of knowing and allow it to kind of flow. Because I feel like the Empress, she gets out of the way of herself. She finds beauty in everything. She finds the beauty. She makes it, but she also finds it, okay? Because she's got this flow and this surrender to her. She's made it. She's passed all the pinnacles. She's got everything. And she's gained enough knowledge. She's gained enough wisdom. And she's just putting down new seeds constantly because she knows, like, it's kind of like this energy of, I don't know if you garden. I've gardened before. And I know that lettuces, they grow quick, okay? Or like microgreens, all right? It's like this energy of having the microgreens, you're ready to pick, okay? And then planting, but you're going to plant those new ones, those seedlings, get those started so that you just constantly have this abundance, this flow, and there's not really a setback. There's not really a block to it. It's like you know what to do in order to constantly have that flow, that abundance, that abundance. And so that's her energy. And I feel that you will really listen to higher self and take that shroud, come into yourself, do that soul searching in a very imaginative way, come back to your beautiful, rich imagination and be able to have the confidence again to come back to more organized thought and release the pain, because you're going to be expanding again. You're going to have this entrance of expanding and this beautiful, even almost collaboration. But more so expansion of self. Okay, let's go into the tarot sidekick here. And this isn't a tarot deck, but it does give us prompts and questions to further guide us in the reading. What's the next best step for me to take? That's a beautiful one. I mean, you couldn't have gotten a better guidance card right now because it is unclear for you. You're kind of fogged up in release and pain, and you're trying to figure out what the next step is. And this lack of direction, this illusion, it's almost like, man, I just don't know which way is up or down. Okay, so that's a beautiful one. We'll read for that. And then we've got, how best can I empower myself? Wonderful, beautiful, beautiful guidance questions here. And I feel that, I always feel that we always pick the right ones, don't we? We always pick the right ones when we're asking for guidance. So that's why I love tarot so much. Okay, so what's the next best step for my Piscean friends? if I could shuffle. These cards are always a little bit bigger, so. All right, next best step for my Piscean friends. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Chariot. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Okay, so Ace of Cups, that is compassion, that is creativity, that is everything, overwhelming emotion. So I think it's more so like, let these emotions out. I feel your cup is full. And right now, the next best thing for you to do, the next best step, maybe not forever, but the next best step is to allow that release. Allow for that release of the pain. It needs to go somewhere. So really allow that. And that will help too with blocks, with creativity, with coming back to your rich imagination. Then we have the Ten of Wands. That's really taking up everything that you've gained, taking stock, taking it with you, knowing, coming to this place of knowing. And I look at this too as a perseverance, a card of perseverance, hard work. It might take some hard work. That's okay too. Whenever we're releasing emotions, it is hard work. It's not easy. It takes faith. It takes surrender too, to let these emotions out. And then we have the Chariot, which is wonderful. It's showing you like embracing the duality. Okay, there's going to be some days where you're this way and some days where you're that way, and that's okay. Just kind of allow for that. He's the one steering actually, and they are the ones who are listening. So it's like, maybe one day it'll be this direction and you go with it, okay? And you steer it the best way you can. Then one day it's this direction, then you steer it and you go the best way you can. So the next step for you is really allow this release of emotions and know that it's going to be a journey, and that's okay. But really biggest thing, as far as like really practical, applicable steps, it's releasing the emotions, okay? How can I best empower myself? How can Pisces best empower themselves? The Empress. More Empress energy. The Magician. Oh my gosh, you guys. And the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Well, Empress and the Magician. Okay. The Empress, like we said before, it's embracing that abundance, figuring out, taking stock of what abundance you have after you release, or even simultaneously. I know that Pisceans, they can they can do a lot at once. They can process a lot of things at once. And sometimes that can make them seem a little spacey because there's so much going on within. Not that there's not a lot going on within everybody, but I feel with Pisces, there's like an awareness to it. They kind of go there with it. They're a water sign, so they go there with it. They don't resist it. And it comes out as like, they can be kind of spacey and kind of go with it. And so I feel that simultaneously you have it in you to embrace the Empress energy, as well as embracing the Ace of Cups, which is releasing your emotions, releasing it. And then we have the Magician. He is the one who brings down, he's the adaptability. He adapts to whatever situation. In this card, you see the wands, you see the swords, you see the pentacles, and you see the cups. So he's got all of the tools in order to adapt to the situation. So really, since these are major arcana, I would say it's like, and every person has every major arcana theme inside of them, or the energies inside of them. It's like, let those out, let those go, let those be the forefront. The adaptability, the abundance, the creativity, the Empress energy, the knowing energy. She could be asked anything and she could be confronted with anything, the Empress, and it doesn't shock her. It doesn't get her, all in a tizzy, because she's knowing. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So to me, it's like give to receive. Okay. Give it up to receive. And I think that goes along more with the Ace of Cups energy, in the sense of releasing. Because when we're releasing, we're giving too. Okay. And I think that these themes will empower you very much so. All right, let's go into the Oracle of the Angels here. And this is the point in the reading where I ask for your subscription. It's totally free. It costs nothing to push subscribe, and it really supports my channel, and it supports me giving you weekly readings and bonus videos for us to embark on and read together from. I really appreciate it if you could also like, share, comment on where in the world you are viewing from. I really love to hear about it. So let's look into, we got one that popped out. I'm going to grab it. All right, we got here and now, and this is a love note from the universe before it popped out at me. Here and now. And I went right to the page in the book. You spend a lot of time dwelling on events in your past and worrying about how the future may unfold. This card serves as a reminder that the only moment that counts is now. So return your focus to this present moment and be mindful of letting your thoughts drift away into the past or the future. Be conscious of your thoughts as they create your reality in every now moment. I live in the here and now, always conscious of my active presence within the universe and of my work on earth. I choose to live in the present moment. I am aware of what I create with my thoughts, my words, my deeds. I trust, for I know that all comes to me at the right moment when I am ready. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here and now. And that's right here, that's 10 of Wands. That's super, super focused energy. To me, that's like the 10 of Wands and the Chariot together are the here and now for you. And that was in what's the next best step for me to take. So coming back to that presence, that here and now, 10 of Wands is really contained focus energy, a lot of it. And the Chariot is like that adaptability again, and being in the here and now, and like embracing that duality. Which way are you going to go today? Which way is it today? So here and now, that really tied up your reading, in my opinion. So beautiful, Pisces, your general weekly readings will come out every Monday, okay? And have a great week. I look forward to reading for you again. Joyful blessings, Pisces.